representing the legendary Al Davis. And the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Tennessee Titans and the Las Vegas Raiders. Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're off and running in Las Vegas. Here's White on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So out had the Raiders for their first possession. And leading them out, you and I have both covered this guy, Brock, a veteran drafted back in 2013, coming off a career high in passing yards last season. It's Geno Smith.
Not been a whole lot of careers quite like Geno's. The miraculous second act of his career in 2022 is now old news. And I think it's because of a stubbornness, a stick-to-itiveness, and a competitiveness that you have.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. First carry here for Ashton Genty. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Smith. This is Cox, that's Bowers working downfield. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a 31-yard play, and that's good for a Raiders first.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Giving this to Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
From the gun, Smith finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Smith on 3rd and short. Snagged near the boundary by Besh. He's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down. Now, the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. First down, Smith to throw. That's incomplete left side. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so 2nd down coming up.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Now Smith taking off with it. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Raiders first down. First and 10.
And just in case this
13-yard
offense
line.
didn't have enough to contend with, well, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did, tote the ball himself for a big run.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. Here's a quick pass, cut outright. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 12-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Shotgun snap to Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing third and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know that it's a physical game, all 100 yards of it into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
He'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Carlson's kick is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Makes the score.
All in all, Kate, we call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Here's Bryce Oliver. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. Leading them out, the #1 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
The reason that Cam Ward went 1-1 in my estimation is he's one of those quarterbacks whose style of play just sets him apart. You just know it. He is a gunslinger, but looking for the balance of managing risks he takes while keeping the same fearless style of play right there in his pocket. That's going to be the challenge for him in his career.
Give him around 6. That's going to make it second and 4.
A 6-yard pick.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
The give on second to Pollard. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down throw here for Ward. That's going to be caught, Tony Pollard. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Now a toss. It's Pollard. And second down only works out for a yard.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
So now here's 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Ward. Left side, cut by Ridley. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. And after this play, there's a Titan out there who got the worst of it. He's in some discomfort as they head out to check on him. A successful opening drive, nearing field goal range now. It's first down at the 41. Ward off the play fake. That throw finds Okonkwo. Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 38. Completed over the middle. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch, so give him, looks like the 27 on that completion. It's a gain of 11 there, that picks up the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Off the play fake, here's Ward. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10. Ward, a quick throw, complete. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's third down.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Again, Ward going to the air. That's Lockett. He brings it in. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Pick it up. Like watching paint dry. Get close. What are you doing?
Come on, get it together.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Working inside the red zone. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
That's incomplete on 2nd down. Looking for Tyler Lockett on that play. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yep, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
This is 3rd and goal. Ward. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans finish off their opening drive. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Titans one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Dylan Laube on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Now for the 2nd time this game, we get a look at the Raiders offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First play is going to be a gift to Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Smith. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. He can't hang on to the pass. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Looking Myers, and he's got it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They get 13 on the pickup, and that's a Vegas first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Smith setting the throw. To his wideout, it's a screen. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun give here to Genty. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Zone read, they'll give it to Genty. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
And the catch is made, but he's out of bounds. Oh, wait a second, but there's a penalty on the play. So they had the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. Play action, here's Smith. On the move, headed right. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Smith to the air now. Got a man. It's Dante Thornton Jr. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Thornton in motion right. From the gun on 3rd, it's Smith. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for another Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate, but the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Ball at the 33 for first down. From the gun, Smith. He tucks it and takes off. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's another Las Vegas first down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
They'll run with Mostert. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
8 yards to go as they get set on second and goal. Throwing is Smith. It's a screen play to Genty. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Smith's pass.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, third and goal. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Cut near the goal line. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
A gain of 4
Never
yards.
eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on third downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
They want the touchdown on fourth and goal. They're going for it from the 3. Here's Smith. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a second quarter lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on fourth and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders push their lead to 3.
Titans 7. Daniel
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So Tennessee headed out for its second drive of the game. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building. Just an outstanding play by that safety. But I'll say this, Kate, that offensive coordinator, take note. Those safeties are flying downhill. To create a negative play on a toss, I can assure you a reverse, a trick play, something over their heads coming eventually.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Hold him by Lockett, right side. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, and it gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap now to Ward. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
Punt coming now from the Titans on this fourth down. On comes Johnny Hecker. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Raiders have their offense back out there. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end, because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Genty from the gun, and he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
7-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap to Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Running from the pistol here with Genty. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after a second-yard gain. Stopped by Cedric Gray. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Raiders with a chance to boost their lead. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 41. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Gotta figure out this third down here. Blitz coming for Smith. He's still going at the 30. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's good for another Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Smith on first down. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Let's make some noise, fellas.
Teamwork, 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 16. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jarius Sneed with the INT. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
The Titans taking over. Not much time remaining in the half. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he's going to get this up to a long around that 13-yard line. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first.
A gain of 12.
They'll have 2 left to work with before
First down,
halftime.
Titans.
I'm not surprised by that outcome, Kate. You crowd the line defensively by going all out for the safety. You got to be careful you don't wind up giving them an alley, not just to escape the goal line, but for an even bigger chunk of yardage.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Now Ward's going to hang on to it. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held the line, and the QB keeper gets not
13-yard line.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Throwing here just before halftime. Completed over the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. So a field goal game at the half. A good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime report. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3. Carlson all set now for the kickoff.
Las Vegas.
Oliver with the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. So to begin the third, it'll be the Titans offense we see first. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Ward off the play fake. Out left, and Lockett makes the grab. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and just 2 to go. From the gun, it's Ward. Ridley makes the grab downfield. To the house for Tennessee, touchdown! The Titans take the lead right away in half number 2. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Here's Slide to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans take a 4-point lead.
14. Raiders 10.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Laube with the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Smith in the pistol. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Smith dumps it off to his running back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong. When I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. Fair catch called in at the 18-yard line. The Titans and receiver Calvin Ridley back out again on offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Off the play fake, here's Ward. He's going to tuck it and run.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Second and 6 coming up here. Throwing off the play fake here. Now here he goes again.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now Ward. He's able to hit Ridley, complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. He gets 6 on that play, and the Titans will have a first down.
Tennessee.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10 here. Ward. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Motioning one of the tight ends. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. Nothing doing up the middle there, Brock. He goes outside, picks up 5. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Ward now. He's going to loft one deep to the left. The back grabs it. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans now lead by 10. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Calling this guy a home run hitter isn't exclusive to his abilities on the ground, Brock. We both know all those traits make him a threat to take the lid off a defense as a receiver like he just did too.
No question, and he can do that on short and longer routes. All he needs is just a little bit of space, whether it's near the line on a short little dump-off or up the seam unopposed in space. Give him that inch, and he'll take it a mile.
Here's Slide to try the point after. The point after splits the upright.
Is good.
And the Titans
Makes
drive
the
their
score
lead to 11.
Titans 21, Raiders 10. Joey
All set for the
Sly to
kickoff.
kick
Sly
off for
with the
Tennessee.
honors. Laube with the return. And this drive will start inside the
Raiders take over
25.
first and 10.
Now the Raider
At their
offense
own
headed back to the
23-yard
field.
line.
They find themselves down 21-10 as they take over. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. Straight ahead with Genty. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
13 yards on the play. And the Raider first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Smith on first down. Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. And this is taken ahead to the 42. Sent down by Cody Barton.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5. They go play action. Here's Smith. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. It's complete. This is Bowers. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty.
That penalty is declined.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Watch the bullet, watch the bullet.
Running it after the penalty. And a nice stop here on first down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. And they'll still have some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that, but let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
They've got a man in motion. Smith on third and short. He's running for it. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another Raiders first down.
You know,
First
before
and
the
10
snap,
at the 38-yard
you know,
line.
right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Just don't give here to Mostert. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
He's brought down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3. From the 31. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Throwing deep for the end zone. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Smith will go on 4th down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
The Titans and receiver Calvin Ridley back out again on offense. And they have really woken up after a sluggish opening half, haven't they, Brock? Looks like a whole new team out there. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. Escapes a defender. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
A gain of 21 yards. And a Titans 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Cut by Lockett. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. Kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
The Raiders go a nickel on this 3rd down. Shotgun snap down to Ward. And they get to him again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Here comes the Titans punting unit. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. Drive starts with an option, right side. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down. No gain on the run, and we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter.
No gain on the play. 2nd.
So we're through 3 here. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. Complete out to the right side. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Thornton in motion right. Throwing on 3rd, Smith. It's Bowers with another catch. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On first down, here's Smith. Steps up, and he's running with it. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
A gain of 21 more yards.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Thornton in motion right. Trying again, following the sack. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Brian Callahan, an unhappy camper along that sideline. He's got the challenge flag out.
Previous play is under review.
So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this, he did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
Brian Callahan not pleased with the results of that one as that call stands. First down, Smith to throw. It's a screen play to Genty. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage too.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a Vegas first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Has him on a quick hitter. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Smith yet again. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. First throw for the backup now. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders now within 1 score in the 4th. How quick quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Pickett getting everybody on the same page here. They're going for 2.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it! And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late.
The score, Titans 21, Raiders 18.
Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody, initially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Titans and Cam Ward headed back out on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. 1st and 10, it's Pollard. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. And he'll go down and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
What's that saying, Kate, about discretion? Discretion is the better part of valor. Well, decision-making for quarterbacks is so critical. In that time, excellent discretion. Protect yourself, get the 1st down, and live to play another day.
1st down throw here for Ward. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up 2nd down.
Kate, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on 1st down, but there was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to 2nd.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Ward setting the pass. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me? Guys, what are you doing?
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the 1st.
Off the play fake, here's Ward. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target was Calvin Ridley. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
On target to Helms. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Throwing now on first down. Ward. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. They get to Pollard from the gun. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end block. It's third down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Looking to throw. He sends this one to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
It's a very important field goal for Joey Sly. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. Got all of it, and this is good. And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. They'll run here following the penalty. And he got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on first down. The defense calls a timeout, and that's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Now a toss. It's Pollard. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Running back sent in motion. Back to throw it. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans make it a 9-point advantage. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Here's Sly to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Titans make it a 10-point ball game.
Raiders 18.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Lowby with the return. Jukes one defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Raiders take over
Out
first
comes
and
Las
10
Vegas on
at their
offense.
own 26-yard
And they just saw that
line.
lead stretch out to a two-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. We try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Here's 2nd and 7. Brought in by his back here. It's Shenty. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down. Looking to throw it. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And Smith wisely slides down safely with enough to move those chains.
Gain of 9 yards.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
1st and 10, gotta score immediately here. Only one timeout left and that clock winding down. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
To Dante Cortez. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 49-yard line.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. From the gun, Smith. He'll step up, and there he goes. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
17 yards.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Smith on 1st down. Hits him on the in route. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining. Long odds ahead of him. It's 1st and 10. Man in motion here. 1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
Oh, man, those defensive players hate slippery quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. He evades them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap to Smith. He's calling his own number again. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. So it's a win on the road for the Titans. Man, this one is gonna sting, partner. You pride yourself on defending your building, getting those home victories. Instead, you end up taking a bitter pill today in front of your own fans.
Well, as one coach famously said, we're on to Cincinnati. We're on to Cincinnati. That's all these guys could do after giving one up at home. Just look ahead to the next game. Focus on prepping for the next opponent and working your tail off, and make up for losing in front of the home crowd by giving your fans something to cheer about the next time out.